we've certainly had to look at what tools are we contracting and utilizing from a tech perspective. There's so much technology out there. You can't do everything, and you've got to make decisions around where do you want to differentiate within your workforce but simplify your stack. So we've really gone to a best of suite approach with rare exception where I've brought in one or two or three partners that are actually helping to drive a fundamentally important aspect that maybe my best of suite tool isn't providing. So for example, I was having a lot of challenges understanding our recruiting funnel from top to bottom, and I've yet to find a core HR system that does a great job of that. And so you have to go to somebody like a Symphony Talent that says, hey, you can do this better than anybody else in the market, and how do we bring in those level of details that are going to make me smarter? And maybe that's my one big talent acquisition investment this year, right? Or maybe I'm using an assessing tool that's my one big investment. And until that pencils and I get the return to the value, I'm not going to make another investment. So there's one or two investments from a technology perspective and really count on that coming in. I think if you think about it, as a CHRO, I never had experience prior to the seats that I sit in on total rewards or in payroll. And I wish that I would have done that earlier in my career, because those are quite frankly the biggest P&Ls that you run is your payroll. And then second is your total rewards. And so as I'm learning more and more over the last 5 years about the benefits offerings that we make as an organization, we can't do a lot about the inevitable medical costs, right? That's going to continue to drive up. And the best you can do is make great selections. You think about your pharmacy capabilities. You think about where it matters. You go to, centers of excellence where you can control costs, but you're fighting an uphill battle. But you've got these other offerings that hit the full wallet of your employees where you can actually make a big difference, right? And so if I think about two that we've looked a lot at this year, one is the cost of a cell phone, right? There's companies out there right now at no cost to the company with a really low technology barrier that you can actually provide cell phone coverage to your employees for them at $20 or $25 a month, right? Average cost of a line is $70 a month. So we're talking about a 65% reduction. That's $500 back in the pocket of my employees if they choose to get on through the buying power of us all coming together and contracting with this organization. And there's no cost to the company and there's no technology cost in order for me to enable. It's literally a switch that we flipped. And then similarly, kind of a very low cost PEPM, we were able to partner with a company that is looking to provide pet care, not pet insurance, but actual virtual pet care. So utilizing new technology. If you think about 70% of your employees are pet owners, average pet per year at the vet, about $750 a year. If we can give them a virtual capability that they're able to not have that cost at the vet through virtual care, company paid at a very low cost. That's a huge return to that employee's wallet. And they are able to then balance the medical costs that we're not able to control at the same level. And so I'm constantly looking at how do you go with low cost, no cost opportunities to balance the total wallet experience for especially our hourly workforce.